Welcome back, everybody. Kenny Smyson here. I do put out Starfield content every week, so be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. And today I'm finally doing it. I'm getting through the main quest, so I'm going to be building my in-game battleship here, my space trucker battleship. And I'm using my Johnny Utah here, my undercover UC SysDef ship, because it's the only ship I have that has the comm spike and the conduction grid on it. And for reasons, if you know, you know. And so I'm going to go ahead and set the... Actually, I'm just going to scrap those off right now, but I will put those on later. All right, we are going big. I've been looking forward to this build because I hit 60. I hit level 60. So we are going to be dropping some bank in this. I've got, let's see, 800,000. Hopefully that's enough. All right, so I'm going to go with a cockpit on the rear. Bay, I'm definitely... Looks like I'm going to have to go with that landing bay, and that's fine. I could go with that one. We'll see. Of course, I am at the Stroud-Eklund Star Yard, kind of with my role play. I'm a Stroud-Eklund fanboy, space trucker. Got the cockpit, docker. I'm gonna go with this front docker. But let's get to the Habs. That's going to be where we get the basic shape of this ship down. It's a battleship. I need my battle stations. And then I'm going to get my captain's quarters. I'm going to attach that right there. Now, the doorways typically follow the quickest path to a cockpit, and so it's going to be right there in my captain's quarters, right next to my battle stations. So this is going to be the top rear of the ship, so to speak. Let's see here. Below that, engineering bay, because I'm most... Yeah, I think that's what's going to happen. Okay. So my ladder's probably going to drop down in the middle of it, which is fine. Then off to the side here, let's go with a 2x... Or wait, should I do... Might as well do a 3x1 so the crew's kind of like... Or a burst so the crew's kind of right next to it. Yeah, yeah. Okay, we'll do that. And then... I do want a brig on this ship. The whole idea of it being a... let's see... Oh, the big brig. Okay, so I happen to know that this brig, this front, technically front right corner right here, has kind of a walled off section, right? And so if I put this down below somehow and then connect, let's see, that will have to be a 1x1, I believe. Yeah, it's going to be a 1x1. We'll put that 1x1 right here and drag that down like that. Now when you drop down into it, you're going to be in the room, and then the rest of the brig where the two cells are going to be right there. Okay. So I'll just end up having some structure pieces off to the side here. You know what, though? Actually, what am I thinking? I'm on crack. I've got my Teo. Since I'm technically scrapping that ship for this one. Yeah, the Teo Armory. Was that... Oh, except... Yeah. Drop it right. Come on. Why is it not dropping? There we go. Yeah, so now we'll drop right down into it there. And then just the one single brig in it. Alright. Now you come over here. Let's put... let's get another 2x1... I could do the... Yeah, I'll do the computer core. There we go. Now, I don't want to have something up here because I'm not exactly sure which way that's going to shake out. But, alright, got computer core there. Right, now we can come straight forward. What would we want coming forward? Infirmary? Yeah, let's put the infirmary right up front. I like the idea of the armory and the brig being only accessible right like that. Okay. Control station, living quarters, science lab, workshop. Definitely want a workshop here. I'm going to put that... Ooh, that's a tough call. So I'd want the... That's going to force the door to be here. Ooh, that's going to be interesting to see how that door plays out. Now, will I be okay with either way? Yeah, I suppose I would. Even if the door's here going through the workshop and the computer core, that would be fine to come over here into that. Oh, and you know what's going to happen? Both of those are going to be here, and then... Yep. So I bet you the door's going to be here to allow for the quickest path to go into here to the cockpit for the computer core, which means there's going to be a solid wall right here, which is actually what I would want. I'd want the pathway to come this way through the berth to the engineer bay. Okay. All right. So we are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 long. We can go 3 more modules long. Before we start getting too crazy up front, let's start looking at the engines. Oh, actually, let's go look at the reactor. I'm going to go with 38, 34, 29, 40. Probably going to go with that one. Oh, ooh, 40, 13, 15, 1350. That one's got more hull. Yep, I'm going to go with this one. Oh, you know what I'm doing? Oh, what? It won't fit right there? Oh, dirt because of that piece. Okay. Put that right there. And what about my grab drive? How big can we go? How big can we go? C. Grab drive 45, 38. Ooh, 50. Oh, yeah, that's what I'm going to go with most likely. Oh, there's another 50. See, this is generally my favorite one because it just kind of looks like an engine block, you know? So I'm actually going to put this on the back. That's fine. And then I'm going to put this right there. There we go. Hot rodding it out. Okay. It's coming together. It's coming together. We need engines now. I'm going to head over there. Check out what we got here. Go all the way down. And most likely going to go with the big round ones here. 25, 21, 17. Yeah. Oh, 30. Yeah, see, the problem with these, though, is you can only have 3 of those because those are max power 4 there. So you can only have 3 of these, which wouldn't work for the layout of this ship. Now these ones, those are 2. You can have a ton of those. Obviously, when you do the math out on all these, it shakes out to be about the same. But let's see here. I put that one there. Now I want to try. Oh, let's see. I'm gonna try the. Give me a little 1x1. Where's it at? I'm gonna try this. I'm not sure if this is gonna work, but let's give it a shot. Okay. Delete that. Copy it. I did. Oh, but I'm not sure if I like the way that came out though. And then what happens if I put? Let's just throw gear. Oh, actually, bay. No. Okay. Let's do it up here. Oh. Let's copy it. Oh. You see, that's going to be tricky. Oh, I'll just have to do... Yeah, here we go. There we go. That's what I was going for. Yep, that's what I was going for. All right, so then hopefully I can finish that off. Okay, so we're going to get this back up here. Get this one. Wait, is that even attached? No, it's not even attached to anything. Okay, no problem. Probably put fuel tanks or something like that up there. Let's get this up here. Nope. Okay. Got my engines in. All right. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I can go 2 more. Well, technically 1 more if I'm going to have my... I can get rid of that, drop this back in here. All right, workshop, computer core, infirmary. Let's do 1 more 2x1 hab up front. Let's throw the control stick, maybe. Oh, armory. Especially if I'm going to go with that front docker. You need to arm up before you board a ship, right? Okay, I'm within my length. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Perfect. There's my max length. Okay, and I think that's my general hab layout. Yeah, I think that's going to do the trick for me. Alright, so now, what are our errors here? Unattached module. Oh yeah, the engines in the back, those are unattached. Need my landing bay, my landing gear, and my fuel tanks. Okay. So let's go. We can put some fuel tanks right there. That's a good spot for it. Because we're going to go with some of these big ones. 2-story ones here. See, like right there. That's 650. That's a good amount. Yeah, I like the looks of those, but those won't quite work with this ship, which is alright. Alright, I'm going to be symmetrical and put one on both sides. Wait, why can't I? Come on. Oop. Oh, wait, did I? Ah, okay. Oh, okay, it's because of... Yep, alright. So I just need to put a Stroud racer right there to fill that hole, because I don't actually want to have a hab there. Where's it at? There it is. Okay. Although the only concern I have with that is the there's no bottom mount right there. That might be an issue. All right, let's go to my gear. Let's get our gear on. Flip this to the side. Yep, there we go. Okay, now we're clear there. And bay. Now, do I want to do this one? Have it right there inside the... Oh, maybe I don't want the infirmary like in a pathway. I might not want to do that. Let's switch those around. Okay. Computer core. Yeah, I think that, yeah, the armory is pretty open inside of a Stroud Eklund one, so we're going to go ahead and put that bay there. I mean, because I could put the bay... No, I can't do that with the... Yeah, the landing bay is going to have to be this one. Because I don't want to have a bay going directly into the armory. The whole idea is that that's a secure place, right? So, okay, next up, we got our cockpit, dockers, engines, equipment. Oh, yeah, we need to put those on, but I'll do that later. In the meantime... Let's get the rest of this landing gear on. Oh, well, thankfully I'll be able to just do this. Connect it technically to that, right? And then I'll copy this, we'll flip that, put it in the middle. That technically gives me enough landing gear, but obviously we're going to be symmetrical here with it, make it look pretty. Okay. Right, so let's go back to my equipment. Comm spike and conduction grid. Now the comm spike is a targeting thing. It needs to be mounted to an equipment plate. I almost think I should switch, put the computer core up front. Like it's a, yeah, I might do that. Put that up front. Because then it's like that, the computer core, like that, the armory. Yep. So that way, heck, I might switch that to a control station. Because the idea is, you know, your comm spike is scanning equipment. You want that near your targeting crew. Right, all right. Okay, I need a equipment plate. Oh shoot! That sucks. I forgot. Stroud Eklund does not have the it doesn't have the those flat top ones, right? It's annoying. So in the meantime, then I'm just going to put the okay, conduction grid and the comm spike on the top of the cockpit. Heck, I might even leave those there. Might leave those there. All right. My energy shield, or energy shield, shield in general. All right, let's see how big we can go here. I think the 1600 is what I'm going to go with, but let's see what we got here. 1600, yep, most likely. Yeah, it's going to be that one. Okay. Put that right there under that? Maybe? Okay. Captain's quarters. I've got that couch right there in the corner. I don't want to lose that. Battle stations. Okay. And then... Alright. So... Oh, wait, what's my error? Ship has too few landing gears. Let's add another one. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. All I have to do is that. Make it symmetrical. Right? Okay. Alright. Now, I just do some structure. So let's go down the line here. Let's see what we got. I don't want the Nova stuff. Ooh. Could throw that on somewhere. Alright, Stroud engine brake. Definitely going to want an engine brake for this big ship. Question is, do I put it there or down there? No, let's put them right here. Because I'm going to want to go with these down there because they'll sit flush with that landing gear. Right there, see? Okay. Okay. And then let's try to make it... Oop. Try to make it... what do you call it? Symmetrical. Let's see what happens when we do this. Make sure I don't have an accidental double down there. Nope, I don't. Good. Alright, and then we're going to want a couple of these guys here. Here, okay. And then we're going to want the front cap piece. Where is that one? There it is. And put that one right in here. Or bring it all the way forward. Oh yeah, oh, that's a perfect spot for the comm spike then, right up front on that piece. Yep. Heck, which means on that end, could put like a control station here. It's got everything but a living quarters. I just gotta do it. You know, and except I couldn't think of any of the 2x2s to put in this ship when I was kind of brainstorming it. Oh, that's right, I do have the battle. Got the battle stations. Okay, I've got the battle stations. Alright. And all my weapons I'm going to put up front here. So let's get my... Let's double check my other structural pieces. Ooh, these things. Forgot about those. Oh, man. Because those sit flush with these. Yep. Might as well just do that. And then just have a ton of landing gear. And then I can get rid of those. Actually, I don't know if I want to do that. If anything, I would just do this. Yeah. Because there is that one that's 3 long, but I don't know if I'd want to go with that. That might just be a little too big. Okay. And then these ones are a little not quite as narrow. It actually makes me wonder, would that look better to have that in there and then put some weapons there? Ooh, that's kind of clean looking. It's kind of set in there. All right, let's see if I can actually get like a good Class C turret in there. Come on. Ooh, yeah, I like that. I like that. Okay. Let me know when it does that. All right. Okay. There we go. We got 2 of those bad boys. And I can put some... You know, I think I'm going to go heavier with my auto turrets, though. I want the idea of this just... I like the idea of having a bunch of automated turrets on this thing. So let's see what I can get with my Class C turrets here. Oh man, this thing is just going to... He just shooting crazy. Oh, I can't. Oh, I need an equipment plate on that. Dang it. Okay, I'll have to... As a placeholder, I'm going to put this right there. How many of these can I have? Power is 4, so I can only have 2 of... Well, 3 of them. Oh, that sucks. I'd like to have 4 of those if I could, but I can't. They need to fix these menus, my god, once you hit level 60. Alright, level 4, rank 3. Turret, max power 3. What is that? Hull and shield damage. That's an off the turret. Yeah, I'll go ahead and, I guess, go with those. Oh, but I'm going to need that as a placeholder. Hopefully this will work. Oh, no, of course it's not going to work. Alright, let's just put it right back here for now. Okay. In fact, I'm just going to stick it on the back of the engine. Ah, of course it's not going to work. Okay. Copy that. Let's get that off. Put that bad boy. Get that off there. Okay. Because I'm going to want them... I might... You know what? I might even leave them right there. We'll see. Okay. Alright, so what else? What else? That was the only Nova Galactic stuff I had in there. Alright. Now these ones though, heck, I can then put these more on the back? Can I give it a wing look to it? Come on. Why is it not... Does it not have a... Oh, it doesn't have a hard point right there. That's fine. Okay. That's fine. And then there is that rear-facing one. Where is it? There. There we go. Okay. Oh, I do need some stuff under there, maybe. Just to fill it out. What do we got under structure? Let's go ahead and go with these guys. Holding the engines together. Oh, and cargo. Yeah, I'm a space trucker, man. Even in my battleship, I need some cargo. Alright. The question is, I could put these guys in there. Let's see how that looks. Is it believable that those would open. Yeah, why not? There we go. Oh, air. Has weapons that must be assigned to a group. Okay. I want the beams on that. I want the turrets on that. Warning. Ship is missing a weapon. Oh, okay. One last weapon. Alright, where's my... Okay. That's right there. I'll leave it there for now. What am I going to do for my last weapon? I really do want to get another turret. Might be a little silly to... Nah, I don't want to do that. I've got those as my turrets. Okay. Suppressors? Yeah, because in case I need to board some ships. I mean, I like to take people alive, or at least think I would. So let's see what kind of EM or suppression items I have here. Oh, suppressor. Dang, those are big. And max power is 6, so I can only have 2 of those. Alright, alright, alright. Alright, alright, alright. Oh, those will look so clean right there, I bet you. Oh, that looks so slick right there. What's my range on that? 800? Do I have one that has more? Are they all like 800? Okay. Alright. Which means... That's fine. I just have to find a different spot for those bad boys. Okay. Which is going to be... Yeah, it's probably going to be down here. Hopefully it works. Ah! I'm going to make it work. Watch this. Delete it. Attach it. Ah, it doesn't copy it the way I need it to. How do I deal with that? How do I deal with that? Because it's already... Yeah, I can't do anything about that. That sucks. Oh. Alright, so I might... Where else? Oh, right up front. That's what I'll do. Where is my structure? This should work. My question is do I put it on the bottom or the top? Put it on the bottom. Which looks more like aggressive. Yeah, putting it on the top looks a little more aggressive. All right. Oh no, error. Oh, weapons. Okay. My suppressors. There we go. All right. So unassigned is going to be my suppressors. Then my Y will be my turrets. Okay. There we go. Oh, beautiful. All right. I'm going to give it a paint job, and we'll be right back. Alright, I got my paint job done and my modifications. The first of was I had an OSHA violation on my ship, guys. You realize that? I had my docker right next to my landing bay, which on such a huge ship would not be safe if there was an evacuation needed. So I moved the landing bay back there. And I was able to get this other alpha beam on there. They usually collide with that, and I just kept screwing around with it, trying to attach it to other things and snap it over to it. Eventually it worked. I can't remember how I did it. So, but it's possible, so now you know. Because I was scrapping my Johnny Utah to build this ship, I decided to use these Nova Galactic cowlings along the side, which kind of tucks these suppressors in there. Those things are, man, they hit like a ton of bricks. Because you can only have 2 of them with the power of 6, so those things are so amazing. And having these cowlings allowed me to have my auto turrets on the sides. I opted for the thinner Deimos fins on the back instead of the bulky Stroud Eklund ones. Oh, and I did have to raise the cockpit 1 level because when I would look through the bottom window here, when it was sitting right on top of the main deck, I couldn't see. All I could see was the ship in the bottom window. I couldn't see over the nose. So by raising it to 1, as you can see, the angle pretty much clears it. I kind of see a little bit of the piece here, but that helps a lot. And I've got a really fun, let's see, to do that I had to put a 2x1 right there, which, oh, that computer core, I love that damaged computer core. And then down on bottom, because of moving the bay back, landing bay back there, I had to put another 2x1 hab, which worked out well because I needed some more living quarter space. So I went with the Nova Galactic All-in-One Berth B, and that did mean I lost 2 of my cargoes in doing so, but it's fine. I mean, I've got plenty of cargo on this thing for what I usually have. I usually float around 2,000 cargo or less, so we are good there. Oh, and of course I do have my shielded cargo holds up top, and then my conduction grid and my multi-frequency scan jammer on top. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at the inside. We'll start the interior tour of the ship here in the nose next to the Hope Tech docker. I'm inside the Nova Galactic Armory, which I chose this one because of the mannequins up front, even though, caution, they don't work yet. I mean, you can put stuff on them, but you risk losing stuff. I lost Grandma's Marine Corps spacesuit because of that bug, and I'm still salty about it. I like the aesthetic of this hab, though. It kind of looks cool if you think you're going to be boarding a ship, or, you know, if you're about to be boarded, which, yeah, that's not a feature yet in the game, but hopefully they'll make that soon. I like the 2 walls that kind of separate it into 3 different little sections. Got some storage up front, so it's got a good multi-purpose look to it. Next up, we'll head down here. This is the, well, originally I had the Teo Armory because of the brig, but I switched it to the Hope Tech. I like the Teo because it's brighter in color, but unfortunately, there was this invisible barrier in the hatch here, so I could not drop down into it. And when I climbed down the ladder, I was able to get down here, but then looking up, there was a solid hatch there. But I switched to the Hope Tech, and that issue went away, so worth noting. Next up, originally I had a computer core up here, but I had not yet placed a science hab yet, so I went ahead and did the this is the Teo Science Lab, because it has the most computers, and if you remember, I've got my comm spike and other weapons on the front end there, so it kind of makes sense to have this kind of look like a, you know, computer station, weapons, electronic warfare section. Got some graphs, those look cool, right? So, of course, you got a pharmaceutical lab and research station there. This is definitely the cleanest of all the Teo habs. So, and then here we are in the all-in-one berth B, Stroud Eklund. So you've got the gallery section up front, 4 beds. I've got a lot of beds in this ship. And the B has a chair there, or 2 chairs, but obviously if you have a door, you lose one of the chairs. The A has a table that's in the middle, but does not have chairs at it. So that's why I opted for the B. Got the infirmary here. That is off to the side, so there's no passageway through it. Hopefully it makes it more comfortable for the wounded as they're healing, not having people constantly walk through. This is the 3x1 all-in-one berth, Stroud Eklund, of course. Got 4 more beds back here. Vasco's inside. Sometimes he does that. That's cool. Next up, we're in the engineering bay, which I always like my engineering bay to be next to a reactor and grav drive. So my reactor is on the other side of that wall, and the grav drive on the front, and on the back there is the reactor on the other side of that wall. And then the workshop. I always like having my workshop right next to my engineering bay as much as possible. And down here we've got this is the Nova Galactic all-in-one berth B. It's got 3 beds, 3 lockers. And this is where I've got my landing bay connected to. Come right on into the bathroom and a nice little seating area. So it's got a good welcoming vibe. There's no functional gallery, but there's this cool little coffee bar set up right there. Toaster oven. Let's see, we're going to head on upstairs 1 more level. Now this is where I had to add that extra hab to raise the cockpit, and I went with the Deimos computer core because, perfection, right? Perfection. Restricted access. I love that sign. It kind of helps seal the deal where, yeah, you're not supposed to be up here unless you're part of the crew. Because, yeah, hey, maybe I'll have some passengers sometimes, right? So, little table in the back there. And on up into the Stroud Eklund brig, or battle stations. Nice big open area. I've got a window up front looking straight out the front of the ship. And back over here, another window looking out the side here. Window looking out the back right over the reactor, which is right down there. And on into my Nova Galactic living quarters, which I like to use as my captain's quarters. Now, originally it was on the other side, which had the door up front. But by putting it back here, I lost a couch that was right here, but that was it. And then I lost my other bed over there, but there's the bed on the front section. So this kind of has more of the living room kind of look to it, kitchen section, right? And then so this ends up kind of looking more like a little private, more compartmentalized sleeping area, bedroom, so to speak. And I, of course, got that couch back by making that switch. So I favor that. Oh, plus the sleeping, or the punching bag. You lose that when you have a window right where that bed is. So yeah, got everything back set up there. So all I lost is a couch there and a bed there. And then on up into my cockpit, my big old Stroud Eklund one. So
I've got your back.
Got my whole crew up here. Nice, or almost all.
History of time.
All right, folks. Well, I sure hope you enjoyed that ship build. That was a lot of fun to make. I'm going to be riding this ship until I do NG+. So take care, folks. I will see you in the Starfield.